hello the internet. It's approximately 0500 hours here. You can tell because my hair looks like this. Anyway, waking up early because we're going to France. This is the France vlog. We made it.
Oh, look.
It's a spiral staircase. I love that. Love that. I've not been in one of those since San Francisco. Like when we used to live there. It's the spiral staircase that goes all the way up to the 3rd floor and leads into this. Wow, this is amazing. You can actually hear from the outside, you can actually hear the ocean. Oh, this is wonderful. I just gotta be really careful if I get up to use the restroom in the middle of the night because this is what I'm dealing with. It's just incredible being a 2-minute walk from the beach, just right over the road from the house. And right up here, right against the shoreline. This is amazing. This is great. How cold is it, Finn? Really cold? I mean, I'll be swimming in there probably tomorrow. This is honestly great. I'm absolutely going to be swimming in here tomorrow. Maybe even tonight, who knows? I do not care if it's cold. It's a beach, I'm going to go swimming. Just seeing the old houses mixed in with the new buildings is really interesting. From different generations, all periods of time. It's really, really cool. In terms of vibes, it's almost giving off Brighton meets Seascape Village. If that makes any sense. It's very, very lovely though. The water's not too cold, despite what Finn said. and it's just really nice to be here.
I was holding this like this. And I pulled it.
Day 2 starting off great here at a French market. To be fair, this is the exact same kind of crafts market that I remember from the last time I was in France. Just a bunch of random goods, from jewelry to cheap sports watches to shoes and clothes. Just an interesting little street market. And it would not be a French market without a bunch of cheeses. And there's an adorable dog.
Merci.
So as you can see, there's these tractors here on the beach. At first we all kind of thought it might be for clearing the algae off the beach or moving it around, moving it away. But in reality, no, it's actually for boat pulling and boat launching. Boat. And as a matter of fact, here comes one now. Into the water it goes. Here they come to put the boat up onto the trailer. And there they go. Bring the boat ashore. Really, a tractor is the perfect vehicle for this. The engine's got a lot of clearance, the tires are large enough, heavy enough, and can grip well enough to pull it out. This is really, really interesting. Quick, quick, quick! Yay!
Sorry, what we're making here? What are we making?
Woohoo! What a beautiful evening this is. Absolutely incredible. Here we are, the castle of William the Conqueror. I'm actually really, really excited for this.
Now then, there was a portcullis on this. Do you know what a portcullis is?
Big dropping gate.
You know.
It's always really cool to visit these places of historical significance whenever I come to anywhere, really. Whenever I go on any trip, I always try to visit one of these kinds of places since it's just so interesting walking through history. The kind of stuff you can't get from a documentary. Just awesome. Seeing all this does make you wonder what the residents are allowed to change or do with their houses. Due to historical preservation, I would imagine not a lot, but you know, there are electronic gate openers. I've even seen a Ring video doorbell. So they are clearly allowed to change something to modernize it. You know, metal rolling shutters, for example. But interesting. As funny as that sign is, it's here for a reason. Someone must have climbed it at some point.
As they could have appeared around 1160.
This is very clever. They give you a tablet, and whenever you see one of these, you can scan it, and it gives you a 3D kind of augmented or almost virtual reality experience. Whenever you look around the room, they're very cool. Interesting to see how well some parts of these have been preserved. We did see a video play when we first got here that showed different stages of the castle over the years, and a lot of it obviously didn't survive. Some of the buildings inside the walls made of wood obviously didn't. Some of it destroyed over the years, weather and war and all that stuff. But a lot of this is in surprisingly good shape, largely due to restoration, I would assume. Earlier I mentioned about old styles mixing with the new when it comes to the people who live here, and you can see a little bit of that. I mean, a lot of this looks, you know, fairly old, but definitely not as old as a castle.
Le roi de France, Louis VI le Gros, mon tuteur, me maria alors à son fils. C'est à
Here we are, top of the tower. It is very hot outside today. And what an incredible view from up here. Almost cloudless sky and just beautiful, beautiful architecture and old houses as far as the eye can see. These old buildings are even more impressive when you get up close to them. The same kind of experience in Scotland last year, as well as a couple times I've been to London. Just amazing architecture and detail. Going around the castle was absolutely incredible. Walking through restored history was just amazing. Speaking of history, now off to a cheese factory for a bit of a tour. Just as advertised, lots of cheese memorabilia. And take a look at that, it's the cheese factory. The actual factory for it. Not currently operational up here. I can certainly smell the cheese. It smells like an indoor public pool mixed with the gym locker. Wow, look at all of that cheese. There's just so much cheese. Tons and tons of cheese. So while the actual cheese manufacturing process was not open today, the boxing process is.
Boxes. The lids aren't going on properly.
He looks a little stressed.
And here's the boxes coming out.
Yep, there's a few rejects there.
Oh, thank you, rejects. She's going to go in the boxes and package
The
them.
boxes, yeah.
This is really good. Passion fruit one is amazing.
You should do this.
Which one did you get, Finn?
Coke.
Ah, what about you, Thea?
I got passion fruit.
Nice. So we're down at Luxembourg, about 10 minutes drive from where we're staying. What is going on out there? Oh, it's a mobile jumping platform. That's actually pretty cool. So today is more history. Today a little bit darker, I suppose, than yesterday's. This is Omaha Beach. I don't quite know what I expected. Obviously, it's not the same as it was in World War II, of course. But when you think of Omaha Beach, you just don't really think of a normal family day at the beach, sand buckets and sand castles, you know? Still very interesting to see the known places where D-Day happened. All the different landing sites mapped out. And here's the actual cemetery itself. Just gives some perspective on how many lives were lost. And then you also have the star-shaded marked memorial sites, which that's really nice to see that level of respect. So we did look it up, and there's over 9,000 buried here, which is almost an unfathomable number. You know, trying to picture that many people physically being somewhere is just, it's a lot. The airborne unit uniform and equipment. And of course the ultimate vehicle, some would say. It was actually one of the This is our last morning here in France. And as it's our last morning here in France, we're gonna go for one last walk down on the beach. Let's go. Wow, what a difference it makes going down here at high tide instead of low tide. Yep, there's the boat towing tractor again. Only one of them though this time. Oh, come on, it's not that cold. Mom, you think everything is cold. It could be 80 degrees and you think it's cold. Ah, what a lovely last morning here in France. What'd you find? Ooh, that's very nice. Nice find, Finn. It might be a little bit cloudy, but this is a wonderful last morning here. All right, what was your favorite part about France, Mom?
Being here with the family.
Thea?
Beach.
Finn?
Beach.
I thought you were going to say ice cream. For me, it was the beach and the ice cream.
And the food.
And the food.
Yeah.
But specifically the ice cream.
Yeah.
It's been great. Oh, what a great time this has been. A nice little getaway. As much as I've enjoyed England, this has been a fantastic couple of days here in France. Warm water, great food, great ice cream, and some amazing sightseeing. Okay, Dad, what was your favorite thing about France?
About France? Oh,
This
definitely
time.
the food and the wine. Absolutely. The best thing about being here is, I think, a bit better than Luxembourg is the seafronts.
Oh yeah, it's also
Prettier,
less crowded.
less crowded.
Funny
nice
thing is,
walkable, very
food
walkable.
made up 3 of the other 4 answers,
Yeah.
which is fair. I gotta say, I've really enjoyed my time here in France, and this room is a big reason why. Well, granted, most of the time during the day I've been out and about exploring, on the beach, going to historical sites. When I'm back in this room, it's very cozy. I have an incredible view. Every morning I get to wake up and see the ocean, and hear the ocean every time I go to bed at night. This is awesome. Very cozy vibes. Well, it's been a great couple of days here in France, but all good things must come to an end. Thank you for watching. Psych! You think I wasn't gonna film the last afternoon here? You're absolutely wrong. Let's go to the beach. We were actually here a couple days ago for some ice cream and a walk on the beach at night. But Luxembourg, a much busier town than where we stayed. Kind of like Brighton in that way. The Brighton of the French coast. It's just sitting there in the sand. I've never seen one of them sit down before. Weird. It's a lovely day here at Luxembourg. The nice thing about visiting France is being able to get actual Orangina, which you just don't see in the UK that much. In the proper, unique Orangina bottle. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. We've had fun.
L'chaim.
We've had big fun.
How you liking the lunch, Finn? Good lunch, Thea? I think we are also all liking our lunch.
I'm gonna not make a face.
All right, Finn.
You made a face.
A loving face.
It's because you had it afternoon.
So, Finn, Thea, are you guys enjoying your last ice creams in France?
Yeah. We got I got the same flavour as last time.
Yep.
And the
Passion fruit and lemon. Ice cream seems to have been the main theme of this trip,
yeah.
and it's always great. For example, salted caramel and passion fruit. This really is the end of the French vlog. Leaving Luxembourg, nothing else to do but get on the boat to go back to England, which I'm not really going to film because it's the same as getting on the boat from England to France, but in reverse. It's been a great time. Ate a lot of ice cream. Some might say too much, but hopefully I'll be able to do some exercise and burn all that off when I get back to the States. Great times had by all. Bunch of cheeses. Now off to a cheese factory. Lots of cheese. Cheese factory. Smell the cheese. Look at all that cheese. So much cheese. Tons of cheese. Cheese manufacturing process.